Hello, I am Joseph Mbele, the author of a book called Africans and Americans Embracing Cultural Differences. This is the 10th year since I published this book, and there are so many things that have happened. I'm delighted. I could write another book about just what has happened. It's a simple book, and I wrote it to help in our study abroad programs where we send Americans to Africa to study in the universities there. That was my intention. And what has happened is so many other people have found the book useful, and I'm really excited and very gratified. I've been invited to speak at different places, colleges, community groups, companies, um, again, just based on the book. People find it very accessible, people find it very useful, and I'm really just very grateful. The reception has been very overwhelming, and so to mark the 10th year of the publication of the book is a very important event for me, and I wanted to just note it. Just 2 weeks ago, I was at the South Central College in Mankato, Minnesota, and I was invited specifically to talk to students who are going to South Africa in a few weeks' time and to prepare them in terms of the cultural issues that they are going to face. I also gave a talk, public talk, which I titled Writing About Americans. And in this talk, I basically shared the experience of writing the book, and I covered many issues. I also talked about what I had learned in writing. I talked about how the writing process had taught me to recognize my own biases, and people were really touched by what I said. And I did say categorically that I've reached a point where I have learned to respect different cultures because looking at a culture and living among the people, like I've lived, with the Americans, teaches you to be humble. You learn the strengths of that culture. You learn to overcome your biases, and you just learn to connect with them as fellow human beings. And I'm so excited about the reception. I'm thinking already about writing a sequel. I already have some drafts going, and I hope not so long from now I'll publish another book. And so I just wanted to say I'm very delighted that there's been so much in the last 10 years, and I'm grateful I wrote this little book, and the impact of it has been amazing. I'm very surprised and very grateful, and I'm looking forward to writing the sequel. I write about my events, my activities on my blog, and the blog is www.josephmbele.blogspot.com. You can follow me on that blog. I'm also on Facebook. I put some of my activities on Facebook. I'm also on Twitter, but that's a story for another day. Thank you very much for listening.